start from the cotton industry, cotton thi spinning unit thi weaving unit, weaving thi process, finishing, production, garment and up to the country market. એટલે fiber to fashion એક પ્લેટફોર્મની નીચે આપણે બધાને ભેગા કરવા, બાયર સેલર મીટ થાય, બધાનું ઇન્ટ્રોડક્શન થાય, બધાનું પરિચય થાય.
Textile market in Ahmedabad is major contributor to the city's economy with estimated value of $25 billion Ahmedabad market. Ahmedabad significantly a player India's textile contributing about 12% to the India's textile export. And Ahmedabad textile industry comprises entire supply chain from raw material production to finished garments. And that includes both domestic and international market. And our Jito's mission is to support each other, not in profit, but purpose, and second, to touch the lives through knowledge, service, and compassion, building the legacy beyond the wealth. That is our motive.
Today, I want to speak from a cross-industry lens and reflect on how far, in my humble opinion, the textile industry has come and how bright the road ahead looks. One of the biggest structural changes that has powered this shift is GST. GST has leveled the playing field in a way we have never seen before. Today, we can confidently say that 95% of the textile business is now on the books, which means businesses are no longer competing on who can hide better, but who can innovate faster.
It is really a matter of great happiness and privilege that today two great organizations have come together. पर हम सब जानते हैं कि हम जिस जगह पर बैठे हैं, गुजरात, जो एक टेक्सटाइल का हब, एक ज़माने में तो बहुत बड़ा हब हुआ करता था, आजकल साउथ में भी बहुत बड़ा सेंटर हो गया है. अगर मैं पंजाब की बात करूं तो नॉर्थ में भी बहुत बड़ा हब हो गया है. अब टेक्सटाइल पहले जितना एक जगह पे कॉन्सेंट्रेशन नहीं रहा और अलग अलग स्टेट में अलग अलग खूबियाँ हैं. कहीं रॉ मटेरियल का बेनिफिट है, कहीं एक्सपोर्ट का है, कहीं टेक्सटाइल का है, कहीं वीविंग है, कहीं स्पिनिंग है. और ये छोटा सा थोड़ा बहुत नॉलेज इसलिए है और मैं चाहूँगा टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री बहुत आगे बढ़े.
Talking about the dynamics of textile, I think, as I said, it is a evolving time, and, Gujarat being probably the pioneer of textile, I think no better state or no better place to talk about it. Seen what has happened in the last 5 years with Trump coming in the first stint and, kind of imposing duties against China, it kind of gave birth to India being called as a China plus one strategy. We've seen what has happened to Bangladesh, of course, Pakistan has not been very politically stable in the recent years as well. So I think India as a country has a very important and strategic position.
ये धंधे में पैसा बनाना easy नहीं है, but it's still a धंधा which is very, very important. It is important because it is a national priority. If we look at our country today, I think the thing that we must most worry about is how do we take 40 crore people out of farming and into industry. No country can become a superpower if 40% of its population is on subsistence agriculture.
हमारे विजनरी प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑलवेज टॉक्स अबाउट 5F: फार्म, फाइबर, फैक्ट्री, फैशन एंड फॉरेन. सो आई विल डील विद द फॉरेन पार्ट. उन्होंने बहुत बड़ी प्लानिंग की हुई है, वो बहुत बड़ी सोच की हुई है और उसी हिसाब से चल रहे हैं. अभी हमारे पूरे वैल्यू चेन का टेक्सटाइल सेक्टर का एक्सपोर्ट है $40 बिलियन. $40 बिलियन को वी हैव टू टेक. उनका जो टारगेट है बाय 2030 इट इज़ $100 बिलियन. $100 बिलियन तक कैसे पहुंचना, उसकी तैयारी चल रही है.
फ्यूचर ऑफ इंडिया, इंडियन टेक्सटाइल. तो इट्स रियली फैंटास्टिक. जो अपनी गारमेंट और इंडस्ट्री है फैंटास्टिक है और रियली ग्रोइंग बियॉन्ड. आने वाले समय में आप सभी जानते हैं कि मतलब क्या कुछ नहीं होगा इंडिया के अंदर दोस्तों। और गुजरात तो टेक्सटाइल हब माना जाता है हमारा।
To say to you all is that it doesn't really have to depend upon being vertically integrated, but we all as manufacturers need to find our unique proposition in the supply chain. You have to make sure that you are giving that differentiation and you are adding value to the supply chain. If you're adding value to the supply chain, you will certainly have a very, very bright future. And as long as you can have those values where you can sustain your customers for the long term, I feel the future is very bright.
We are India's largest branding trims manufacturer, trusted by over 3,000 plus brands across 15 countries, and proudly by many from this very room.